Hello dear friends, myself Dr. Devesh Mishra, National Level Pathology Faculty and Mentor and author and teacher of the best-selling book and app. Today I am here to discuss with you and very important image-based information which will be revealing about the yolk sac tumor. And in yolk sac tumor, I will be telling you how a Schiller dual bodies will be identified on histopathological examination. So let's start. Whenever you are seeing a histopathological specimen, first of all you will notice there is a central part. You can see this is the central part which I'm marking, and you can see RBCs are present. So I'm just replicating this. There is a central part and which is containing RBC. So what is this? This is the blood vessel, right? So this is the blood vessel, right? Now you can notice another important thing, that the central part is covered by big tumor cells, right? So all these are tumor cells, right? All these are the tumor cells which are covering them, right? So central blood vessel covered by tumor cells, right? So these are the tumor cells. So blood vessels covered by tumor cells, right? Then what we are noticing, there is an empty space. Can you see this empty space? So this empty space which I'm showing you like this, right? This is the empty space or cystic space, we can say that. Empty space or cystic space, we can say that, right? So here you can see this is the empty space or cystic space corresponding to this. And again around this empty space, again you can notice around this empty space there are tumor cells covering them, right? So you can see there are tumor cells which are covering them, right? So empty cystic spaces covered by tumor cells again. So the same thing I'm going to show you here also. Empty space and they are again covered by tumor cells, right? So again they are covered by tumor cells. So overall in this picture what we are observing, a blood vessel covered by tumor cells enclosed in a cystic space which is again covered by tumor cells. So again I repeat, listen to me, I am showing you blood vessel, right, covered by tumor cells, right, covered by tumor cells, and these things are enclosed within cystic cavity, right? So these are enclosed within cystic cavity, right? So these are enclosed within cystic cavity, right? And this cystic cavity is again covered by tumor cells. So what is this structure? This is known as Schiller dual bodies. So this entire thing which I have drawn here is known as Schiller dual bodies, right? So this is called Schiller dual bodies, right? So these are the Schiller dual bodies because it looks like a glomerulus, right? So that is why it is also called as glomeruloid bodies. So Schiller dual bodies or glomeruloid bodies are seen in which tumor? So when examiner asks you this thing, so what we are seeing, this is the picture of yolk sac tumor, which is also known as endodermal sinus tumor. Endodermal sinus tumor, right? So now you understood this thing, what I have shown you in this diagram. Again I repeat, there is a central blood vessel, covered by tumor cells, enclosed inside a cystic cavity, and cystic cavity is again covered by tumor cell, So I hope you understood this image, which was very important. This was the question in the PGI exam June 2020, and this was the image based question, right? So yolk sac tumor is basically a non-seminomatous germ cell tumor, right? So few more points. Yolk sac tumor is a non-seminomatous germ cell tumor of the testis, and this is the most common germ cell tumor, most common germ cell tumor in less than 3-year-old. So please remember this also, less than 3-year-old age group. This is the most common germ cell tumor, right? Already I have shown you Schiller-Duval bodies are glomeruloid bodies. Since they are non-seminomatous, so what will be the tumor marker? What will be the tumor marker? So here we should always remember there are two important tumor markers in the yolk sac tumor, and that were the question in the NEET PG exam also. So what are these two tumor markers? Can you tell me in the comment box? So these two tumor markers are, number one is the alpha fetoproteins, alpha fetoproteins, in short we write AFP, right? And second one is alpha 1 antitrypsin. So please do remember this thing. These are the two important tumor markers. Non-seminomatous condition, most common germ cell tumor in less than 3-year-old, and there are two important tumor markers, alpha 1 antitrypsin and alpha fetoprotein, right? And these are malignant tumor of the testis. So please remember, these are the malignant. So yolk sac tumor is a malignant tumor, is a malignant tumor of the testis. So I hope you would have liked this image based series, and if you want me to continue this, please post in the comment box so that I can prepare more like this, so that it can enlighten you or it can guide you for the exams, various exams. Even it will be helpful for your postgraduate exam if you are doing MD pathology, right? And I will advise you to, if you want to see more about my pathology lecture, you can subscribe my DPMA e-learning pathology app, which you can find out at this website, right? This is the my DPMA pathology learning app, where you will be finding 96 hours of the extensive lecture, where you will be having all kind of chapters, right? And all the important points is included in the discussion, is high yielding, highly conceptual, and I have consistently seen that more than 60 question came in the NEET PG exam, more than 40 question came in the FMG exam, and more than 25 question came in the AIMS and INICT exam. So it's such a good conceptual lecture in the app. So you can subscribe this. You can subscribe my book also, from where I have seen more than 65 question came, and these notes also you will be seeing, and you can subscribe from the website called devanshpublications.com. And to get information about more high yielding images like this, as I have discussed now, you can subscribe and you can like and share my YouTube channel also. You please share with other students also, so that maximum students can have a benefit from this. And follow me this at my YouTube site, so that you can be notified. Subscribe it and put on the put button on the press button on the bell icon, so that you can see my all future lectures which I'm going to deliver on this YouTube. It's all free, right? So this subscription is free. So my best wishes to all of you for your exams.